Hi guys, so I haven't done a video in a few weeks now. Got a lot of stuff backlogged up, but this happened to me yesterday off stream, and I thought, you know what, this would probably be worth sharing actually. So basically, as you probably would have seen from the title, we've encountered our first ever hacker. Not a first ever hacker in general, because we did have the Nemesis video, which I'll put a link to above, but we actually had a survivor hacker, and looking at the lobby at the moment, you'll see it's going to be the Fraud character, aptly named. Now, with this game, it happened pretty quickly actually that I understood and realised. I'll point it out to you as we go. At the moment, this is me just looking through my perks. I think I was toying with putting on Lightborn, which I think I did do in the end. A bit of a meme perk, but if I see a flashlight in the lobby, I tend to throw it on just for the laughs. I was mainly practicing as Huntress and using a little dirty endgame build, which is No Way Out and Know It. Something I've just been trying out, but this was part of some offline games. I was just trying to get my Huntress hatchets in and trying to practice as best I could. So it's the Fraud Nia Carlson in the middle there, with the red tick underneath her name. So initially, I won't ruin it for you too much because I'll talk about it as we go on. But this was my first ever survivor hacker. So playing as killer, I've only had in total, I think, just under 600 hours in the game. So I'm still fairly new compared to a lot of people. We've got Yamoka Estate here, family residence. And I come across her pretty quick. So I go and break some walls down here, as you do. And then we move through the building. Okay, so I was just breaking down the walls, and I go to check this one gen, which is the closest to the corrupted gens on that side of the map, so I assumed that there would be someone there. As we get clearer, I can hear that no one's there. I don't think there's any sound recording actually on this game, which is really odd. But yeah, this is her. So this is Fraud. So what you're looking for is these little, what look like lags, and she gains a little bit of distance when she's closer to me. So she's done one already, but it wasn't that obvious. I like to pretend that the flashlight affects me, so I can get close and hit when I'm using Lightborn. She actually dodged me there. I'm pretty sure that was her own skill, but there she goes. She did it there. And here. Do you see that? And there. That's the most obvious one. It's almost like a lag switch dead hard. It gains her a little bit of distance, so she's not close enough for me to M1. And there again, she did it again. It's very obvious. So the funny thing was, though, at least I was Huntress in this game. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have caught her. I also think she had wall hacks, but we'll come to that in a bit. So I decided at this point that she was hacking, and that I was going to just make it my... Yeah, there you go again. Yeah, and here, bob, jittering all over the place. Jittering all over the place, lag switching. None of the other three survivors had this at all. So I sort of made it my point to tunnel her out of the game. I wanted to kill the hacker. And she clicked me there. A little bit toxic, but I don't mind. I've got Lightborn on, so nothing wrong with that. Doesn't affect me at all. And I actually get her here, which was really good for me. Because, again, as I said, this was a practice game. I was off stream. So, yeah, there you go. Lag switching again. And I was obviously trying to practice my hatchet throws. I'm a Huntress player. I play all killers. But I specifically want to get good at Huntress. And playing on console... Well, I'm playing on PC, but I'm using a controller. So it's a detriment to me, I've been told, rather than using a mouse and keyboard when playing Huntress. But I'm determined to make it work, so I'm practicing. I was pretty good at hatchets on Call of Duty using a controller. This is not too dissimilar. They're a bit heavier, a bit more weighty, and they don't throw as fast without add-ons. But yeah, I'm trying my best. I'm pretty sure she had wall hacks, because she's changing direction when she cannot see me or my red stain. She actually had dead hard as well, which is hilarious. I tried to hit the Claudette. I actually missed the Claudette. And then I hit the other Nia. I wasn't sure if they were all hacking at this stage, or whether it was just one. So I thought I'll try and attack everybody at once. I was waiting for this Nia to insta-heal and it never happened. I think it was around this stage where I started to think that she was on her own. But she kept waiting for me, which was funny. Missed there. Missed. Oh no, got her here, and then watch this. She tries to crawl out of sight, and she disappears. Disappears. And she actually, I believe she went up and over the wall. Looking at the replay, I think she went up and over. And I downed this Nia. Because, again, at this point, I still don't know if they're all hacking. I was expecting a decisive strike, even though... Because I've seen hackers on videos before where they have decisive strike and unlimited. So I thought she might have had decisive strike just to get off me there, but she didn't. I'm looking up in the sky because there was a Spookadukes video where the hackers were in the sky. So I can't find her. Then she's here, and then watch this. This is the biggest. Look at this. She's just everywhere. So now I decide that I'm just going to try and hit her with hatchets. Because I'm not going to be able to M1 her. And she's trying to save the other Nia. The other Nia's stuck in animation as well. That's just crazy. I'm not actually trying to hit the Nia that's on hook. I'm trying to hit the other Nia. But she's moving around. This is where Claudette puts her item down to tell me that she's not cheating. Then I realise the Nia on the hook is probably not cheating either. I was trying to grab or hatchet the cheater. So the one fraud, the hacker, that was the one I was aiming for. I ran out of hatchets. I tried to M1. She got this, but I got her. She wasn't quick enough even with hacks. So her body flies up here. This is where I realised where she was. She's sitting up there. So basically it's just a matter now of me waiting for her to fall down. Because it doesn't look like, with the hacks, it doesn't look like she's got... I don't know if she picks herself up in the last bit, or whether someone else picked her up. But she makes a mistake in a second. I go to reload, I think. Oh no, I hit that Nia anyway, but then I left her, because I'm pretty sure she wasn't cheating. So she's still up there on the wall. I go and get some more hatchets. And I'm pretty sure she falls down, if I remember correctly. Yes. She falls down here, as though she wants to be picked up. And I go, no, 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 no. And then I pick her up and put her on the hook. So that's pretty much the beginning of the end. Everybody around me, apart from the Cheryl, seems to understand what's going on. It's really funny. So I take the time to punish her for her sins. Claudette starts teabagging. And we have a pretty fun end game where we just basically torment the cheater on the hook. Cheryl actually shakes her head no. So I don't know if Cheryl was hacking. Yeah, see, she says no. Yeah, she's saying no, which I didn't understand. And then this other Nia joins in, which is really funny. She's saying no to the cheater. I don't know if Cheryl was saying no to the cheater or not. I'm not really sure. The Cheryl confused me, to be honest. Because she ran off and started doing... She did 2 other gens. Probably just trying to end the game. But yeah, there you go. So, yeah, we just tormented the killer on... the survivor on hook. As she was being a cheater. The other Nia started farming her, which was really funny. I started throwing hatchets at her head. And yeah, that's basically it. But yeah, if you want to watch the rest of it, I'll put it on 2 times speed. And play some music over the top so you can see the torment that we delivered. We punished her for her sins. But yeah, let us know in the comments if you've had any weird hackers. Again, I've got my Nemesis video where the killer was a hacker. And he came after us twice in 2 games back to back. Very scary. Check that out. But until then, I'll see you next time. Peace.